Yo, YouTube, what's good? It's your man, D-Rich Kid, back at you with another video, another topic. Yo, Alabama Tide Nation, stand up, stand up. Let's talk about it. It's been a lot of portal news lately. Wanted to chime in last couple of days. I've been following the news, whatever, and it should be expected, Tide Nation, that we were going to lose some players. You know what I mean? So, this is nothing new. All the teams go through it. Everyone's dealing with, portal transfers, entering the portal, whatever. But, let's talk about our portal people, man. I know the first several of them, dudes that, really, let's just say, weren't big contributors to the team. Um, I know a couple of them. I'm not going to go through all the names because really a lot of them weren't, like I say, contributors to the team. I know the running back, Dre Young, uh, entered the portal. Um, there was a couple other guys, man. But anyway, let's move on to names that we're more familiar with, like Wilcom Formby, Rico Scott, Jalen Bogway, and Keon Keeley. Those names that you know kind of raise your eyebrows. You know what I mean? When you talk, because we know that those guys contribute. Those guys are potential starters on the team. So all four of those cats have put their name, into the transfer portal. Now I can't say that I'm a little shocked with Keon Keeley and Jalen Backway, because with Jalen Backway, last year he went through the whole thing with, he was going to leave last year, and it seemed like Alabama, kind of, I don't know, I guess I could say maybe, really moved heaven and earth to keep him, or, begged him to stay. They wanted him to stay, and, he came back. I know he's supposedly good friends with Ryan Williams, and but he really didn't. I don't remember seeing Mbakwe, on the field that much this year. And from what I understand, he's getting paid a pretty good salary, man. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that, what happened with that, but he didn't really get the berm this year, and so I guess he felt like, hey, it's time to go. So he entered his name in the portal. Now Keon Keeley, he was hurt early on. He missed some time, came back, started to play pretty good, man. And we were expecting him to come back next year to, be a big time contributor on the squad, man. Shout out to Way All Sides, man. Alabama Way All Sides. He was talking about that, and no, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, shout out to him too. It's so many Alabama content creators, but I saw this on Locked On Bama. Shout out to them. They were talking about that, with Keon Keeley, and how Alabama's probably, shocked right now and stunned that he would, enter his name into, the transfer portal, because, they basically built him up, the last several years to become a good player, and next year probably would have been his breakout year. And now he, decides to enter the portal, and I'm kind of shocked too. I kind of figured, with us losing big man in the middle, Keenan, he would help, with that void, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. So he's opted to enter the transfer portal. Uh, Offensive lineman Wilkin Formby has opted out and entered the transfer portal. Now, Formby, I don't know, man. There's a lot of people that gave Formby a lot of grief, man. A lot of, I guess, negative press saying that, he really wasn't that good of a offensive player. Um, from my understanding, from what I'm hearing, he wants to play tackle. But that's where we got Michael Carroll and the other cat. Damn, can't think of his name right now. Playing tackle. So I guess he wants to go play tackle somewhere else, and of course, it's a money thing too. I mean, let's be real, Tide Nation. With this whole NIL thing, man, it's all about the money now, man. It's not about what can you do for this team, what kind of star you are, 3, 4, 5 star. You know what I mean? What kind of education can you get? If you come to this certain university, man, look, all that's gone, man. Those days are over with. Now this is all about the money, man. Which team can give me the biggest bag of money, and I'm going to go start there. That's really what it's all about. And it's kind of really sad, that it has come to this, but it is what it is. This is the real world now, man. It's all about who can pay me. So I think Wilcom Formby is basically going to the highest bidder, and the team that basically is going to be like, yo, we'll give you this such and such, and you can come start and play tackle at our university. And I think that's where he's going to end up. So yeah, man. And who else we touched on? Wilkin, Jalen, Keon. Oh, and Rico Scott. Rico Scott. Yeah, he got on the field a little bit. Look, the wide receiver room is deep, man. So it's going hard to get on to be able to get on the field with the cats that we have. So his name is I guess you could say a big name, but as far as production wise, I wouldn't say that he's big on production as far as being on the field and contributing like that. So he's opted to hit the transfer portal also. With Ryan Williams coming back, Cedarian Morgan, the phenom freshman that's already here, Isaiah Brooks, my man from Jersey, and who else? I don't know about Horton. That's the thing. I don't know if Horton's coming back or not. He hasn't, said anything. He may. He's. I think he still is eligible. I don't know, but with Horton and I'm missing somebody else, man. There's somebody else, but anyway, we're relatively deep, man, at that wide receiver in this wide receiver room. Good talent, great talent. Dudes are A1 players, So look, it's tough. Look, Tide Nation. Bottom line is, at Alabama, it's tough to get on the field, man. You gotta be the best of the best to get on the field, just to see some playing time, man. Because the competition is steep, man. And it's all, we have so many players, guys that don't start that can start, But it's just that we have to, if you decide to come to Alabama, you got to bring your patience with you, man, because it's not easy to come there and, basically watch as guys play, and you have the ability to play, but you can't get on the field. What I mean? It's just part of the game, man. But yeah, Tide Nation, I just wanted to speak on that. Let's not freak out over the portal. I don't think it's no one like Keon Russell or, one of the backs coming in like A.K. Deere or who else? Ryan Williams, someone like that, saying, hey, I'm out of here, I'm going to the transfer portal. So yeah, let's not freak out. Let's keep a level head. Let's keep a calm head. But let's have faith that the staff is going, working hard to get some guys in. We're losing guys, yes, but let's have faith that they're gonna get some quality dudes, and I feel like they need to target. You know, we need some linebackers, even though I feel like we have some good linebackers coming in, but they're just young though. They're just young. The experience is out the window with everyone leaving. So let's get some a linebacker, and you know we need some D line help. Excuse me, some D line help, and some offensive line help. Absolutely, absolutely. Those are the three key areas I feel like right now we need help in. You know, and I feel like Alabama's going to do that. They're going to do that. They're going to get the players in the areas that we need. You know, and it's just a process, Tide Nation. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, keep a level head. You know, don't panic. And you know, every time you see, and it may be some more names come out. It may be. It's just part of the game. You know, and if they do, hey, that's their choice, man. You know, God bless them. Best of luck to you. You know, if you don't want to be here, you know, we only want the cats that want to be in Alabama. You know what I mean? That want to be there. If you feel like you don't want to be there, you feel like you have an opportunity elsewhere, then hey, that's your choice to leave. You know. But yeah, anyway, Thai Nation, look, I'm not gonna make this video too long. YouTube, just wanted to chime in on this transfer portal situation. Chill out, calm down, don't panic. Yo, it's gonna work out, and I feel like the board and them, you know, they have no choice. They have to get this thing right. They have to, or time may be up for the ball. You know, hey, he made the playoffs this year. Very embarrassing what happened in the Rose Bowl and that massacre, but he still has a chance, but this may be his last one right here, you know, to get it right. But he's got to make some changes, man. He does. He got to get this online fixed. He got to get some new staff members on his staff. It's a lot of stuff, man. It's gonna be a long off season, Thai Nation. So buckle up, stay tuned. I'm you know, keep my you know, ear to the street, and you know, I'm gonna come back and hit y'all up with, you know, whatever I find. You know, just you know, we could talk about it. You know, so leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel about this transfer portal. Some of these cats leaving. All right, YouTube, I'm out. Peace.